What's poppin', niggas? Y'all saw the title of this video, Anger, Hate, and Forgiveness. But before we get into that, please make sure to like the video, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. Now let's talk about it. In today's society, especially with, my generation, Gen Z, we love to point out the problems. We love to, quote unquote, hold people accountable. But that's honestly slacktivism. It's a step, but we need continuous steps in order to improve the system, right? For example, if you're an alcoholic and you go to Alcoholics Anonymous, you can't just say, step one, which I believe is admit that you have a problem. You can't just do that and then boom, alcohol is cured. That's not how it works. It's not how your brain works, and that's not how it works in real life. And it really bugged me for the longest. Why is nobody providing any solutions, right? I got one. First, let's talk about anger. Anger and hate, coexist with one another. It's like peanut butter and jelly, nigga. Not even, it's like jelly and jam. When I was younger, I was a very, very, very angry person. Still, and that's something I'm still trying to work on, right? But what is anger? What is truly anger? Besides being mad, let's get to the root of it. Anger is the feeling that you get when you're not in control. I was getting bullied as a child. That made me angry. I was angry because I couldn't control the perception that these kids that was bullying me had of me. And I would often respond in a violent way. A lot of times I would, a lot of times I wouldn't, and I would just take it, just real cowardly, If you make somebody angry, that's how you know you've wounded them. And once you know you wounded them, subconsciously we know that. They made you vulnerable, and that's when, dislike and hate comes in. Hate is the worst emotion a man or even, a person can have. Because let's take two people, right? Person A and person B. Person B is angry at person A, and they hate them for whatever reason, right? Person A doesn't feel that. You're the only one that's feeling that hate. You're the only one that's feeling that anger. Me, unless you fucking punch him in the face. But besides that, a motherfucker can hate me. I don't feel their emotions. You are in a state when you're angry and when you hate in which you're destroying yourself. And I've been down that path. I've been down the, fuck forgiveness path. Still kind of am. And I've been down the path of hate, and it just eats at you, and it eats at you, and it takes your soul, and it drains your energy because you're the only one that's feeling that. It's basically like drinking a slow reacting poison. You feel that, right? And so how do we fix this? We need to forgive. By the way, I just thought I might change the title of the fucking video. But we need to forgive, and it's hard, and there's, and I never said it was a very easy solution. And, there's situations where, so you're telling me I should forgive the person that killed my child, or forgive the person that did this, did that. I don't have all the answers. I can't speak for people's specific situations. Let me just explain myself. You see, hurt people. And when we have a certain mentality that's destructive to ourselves, and most of the time we know it's destructive. It's destructive to the people around you. It's destructive to your family. It's destructive to your offspring. I'm pretty sure you can, pass down certain personality traits to your children. If you're a hateful motherfucker, your child can possibly be a hateful motherfucker. And the cycle continues. If we continue this hurt people shit, then we're not gonna accomplish anything. Let's take, for example, anti-men movement, right? But let's actually have a brain about it. Let's separate, the men who, have good heart, that, law-abiding motherfuckers that, are basically good people. And let's separate them from, the bad men, right? And that hurts telling you don't forgive them. They did you dirty, right? But what's that gonna solve? You're just protecting yourself. You're not even protecting yourself. You're protecting your ego. Man, everything comes back to your ego. Damn. You're protecting your ego. And I say we need to forgive, and not just in a situation with bad men, but in any situation, because after we forgive, that's when the healing starts. After we let go of that hate, after we let go of that pain, that's when true healing starts. And once the healing starts, that's when we can raise the next generation to be better than what we are. Teach the kids. We can only do so much to change society right now. We might as well just focus on, our offspring. And we can only do so much. So if we're healing, we will have the ability to be empathetic and to be knowledgeable of these situations and teach our kids to avoid going down the same path that we've done. And if you teach kids that, then that in turn changes society. When I was in 8th grade, my teacher posed a question, and he was he's kind of, the reason why I'm quote unquote woke now, but the question was, does society shape us or do we shape society? And the usual answer would be, most people would say probably both, right? I finally got an answer after fucking 11 years. We shape society. Society doesn't shape us. Well, technically both, but nigga, we shape society. We have the power. We are only under the illusion of society being this entity. In a sense, we almost see society like it's a separate being from itself, and it's this like puppeteer of us, but we're the ones in control of it. And so if we let go anger, if we let go hate, nigga, I'm on my Gandhi shit right now. Shit, they come with, I'm not even gonna entertain that energy. By the way, me saying this, forgive everybody. I ain't saying, don't, if a motherfucker deserve it, don't punch him in the motherfucking face. Like, knock that nigga out, fucking. Sometimes you gotta get staticky. It is what it is. We can't focus on the problem too much. We need to focus on the solution. But that's all I got for right now. If you agree, if you disagree, or if you have anything to add on, leave it in the comments below. Peace.